today we're going to be dressing up as Squid Game characters in Dress to Impress. Starting off with our icon, Thanos. We all love him, especially from the Mingle game. He was so funny. So for the purple hair, it's going upwards. I don't think we really have that. The closest thing I see is this one. And then for the makeup, we've got to go to the mask makeup. I may just do like a very typical sort of makeup and not one that's specially for Thanos because I don't know how to do his one. We have got to get on the nose. He's usually quite cheery, so I guess these lips work. Should change the eyebrows maybe? These ones work. Okay, let's go with this, I guess. And we'll just hope the outfit comes together later on. Now for the main outfit, we're gonna go get on this top. We want to do it in like a turquoisey, slightly blue color. I think it's this color. I think we got it like bang on. That's great. And we're going to put the second and third colors in white. And then we're going to pair that up with these right over here. We're going to put this in the same color. And look at that! Does that not literally look perfect? Then we just need the shoes, which I think are these ones. So we're going to put these on in white. And I just realized I'm missing ears. I don't think you can just like wear ears though. You have to wear like earrings to have them, don't you? I mean, we could give Thanos like some small studs. Maybe, do we even have small studs or do we just have these massive ones? Because that'll look, I don't know. Maybe we should just go with no ears Thanos instead of earrings Thanos. So this is Thanos. He looks like he's ready to go and have a fun time. He's not gonna, you know, be worried for his life. He's just gonna be dancing around. Next, we're going to be recreating Player 120. She was the one that was shooting all of the guards in Squid Game. And she's also the one that saw young me die. That was so sad. But anyways, first we've got to go and switch the character base. Then we gotta go and get on her hairstyle. This one looks similar, but it's too short. We need something longer. This one is longer. That one actually works. Okay, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna put the hair in brown. We're gonna go and get on some makeup. For our eyes, I think we could do this one. Get her on some brown eyebrows. And then for the lips, what about this? That looks okay. We've got to go and get on her nose. And then, is she wearing makeup? I don't think so. You know, I just realized there's actually an eye look that's probably better than this one, because this one that doesn't look like you're wearing like eye makeup. I think it's one of like the older makeup looks. It's like this one, but you can't even change the eye color, so that's definitely not gonna work. You know what? I'm starting to wish I just stuck with the eyes that I had originally, because now I can't find any good ones. I guess let's maybe just stick with this. So now for the main outfit, can we wear the same items? Okay, no, we can't wear the jumper, but we can wear these tracksuit bottoms. So now we just need a top to go with this. What about Liash's tracksuit? Wait, if we get the tracksuit jacket, have it in the toggle with the hood. There we go. Okay, that's looking alright. Then we're gonna go get on these shoes that we wore before. Oh, I just realized I didn't put on her bangs. We need to do that. They kind of like curl a little bit to the side, don't they? This one works, doesn't it? If I go and copy the color from my hairstyle, that works. Also, just realized I was wearing another hairstyle as well. I didn't even notice that before. But, okay, it looks a little bit funky from the side, but from the front it looks good, which is what matters, right? So, we can wear this. And so then the final thing we need, because Player 120 is a shooter, she is the shooter, we've got to go and get her gun, right? So, there's an outfit hack I saw on TikTok, which we're going to try and recreate, which uses the notebooks. I think you go and like put each of the items in black. So you put the notebook in black for all the colors, like this. Then you do the same with the camera. And then the same thing with the drink here. And then it's supposed to kind of look like a gun, which, you know, I kind of see it. It does kind of look like a gun from the right angle, right? I don't know if I really like this outfit hack that much. There's another technique we can use to make a gun as well, which we can try. So if you take off these, you go and get on the scythe item, which is one of the code items. I do have a video of all the codes if you don't have this already. You toggle off the axe. Then we go and get on the pillow right over here. We put that in black. Get the camera and also put that in black like this. And so then you look like a sniper. Which, that works pretty well, doesn't it? From this angle, it doesn't really look like a gun, but from this angle, it does. This works. This works. Okay, wait. If we go and do the villain pose, I think. How is that? Oh, we're aiming downwards. Oh, wait, no. Look, we're aiming upwards now. There we go. We literally have a player 120. She looks like she's about to go and try and snipe the VIP, like, angel. That's a very cool outfit hack and a great outfit. Now we are moving on to young me. Yes, the player that 120 saw get killed. And it was so sad. So this outfit I think should be pretty easy to do, because we can just go and like amend bits of this outfit. So like we already have the tracksuit, that's spot on. For the bangs, we can go and change those to maybe these ones. Then for the actual hair itself, I don't know if there's a better one than the one we currently have, even though this one definitely isn't perfect. Oh, actually, what about this one? There we go. We're also gonna go and change. I want to change the eyes and the lips, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to get either of them like fully correct. There's these eyes, which they do look quite a bit like the ones in the picture. We're gonna change the lips to maybe this one? Or no, her lips are thinner. I don't know which ones to use. Maybe I should just use this one. No, I don't want to use the same one. I don't want the characters to look too similar. What about this? We'll get that on and call it a day with the makeup. Now, we all know how young me died, right? So I feel like we should try and sort of represent that in Dress to Impress in a way. So I think if we go to Lana and go and put the nails on in like blood red, then we'll go back to the makeup. I know I literally just left here. We could go and get on this and maybe this as well. Oh, you can't actually change the color of that. Let's not wear that then. Or maybe we should. I don't know. You know what? Yeah, let's wear it. Why not? Let's maybe wear this eyeshadow in like a dark red like that. There we go. And then on the tracksuit that we're wearing, the tracksuit bottoms, if we go to, is it the second color, the stripes? Yeah. You can go change that. Oh, I thought the second color would work in patterns. Apparently it doesn't. Oh, and I just realized you can adjust this for shoes. Oh, and then it works with the patterns! Oh, that is just perfect. Okay, that is great. Then, for the top, can we change the color of the undertop there? We can. So we can go and put that in the same pattern, like that. And then, I know there's that one hack you can do that makes, like, the leggings glitch a bit. But I'm not sure how you do that. But we can combine it with this. This goes perfectly. So you can wear that in this color. And then anything else? Let's maybe layer on another top. What about maybe this one? That kind of works, doesn't it? So we have young me. I'm so sorry about what happened to you. I wish you managed to survive. Anyways, now we are gonna go and move on to not a Squid Game like main character, but to the Squid Game girl doll. The one from the very first game of Red Light, Green Light. So for this, we want to go and wear the Sweetheart dress. This is an expired code item. Then we're gonna go get on this top. Oh, why is it look like that? I don't know. We can put this on in yellow. Is that gonna work though? It's kind of cutting through a bit, but because this dress is so good, I feel like we should just wear it anyway. Then we can go get on the stockings, and then we'll put on these shoes. I've never seen these before. Are they new? I think they might be. We'll put them on in full black. Okay, this looks a little bit funky. If I take this off and put it back on again, no, it still looks like that. Okay, I guess we're not wearing those stockings then. For the makeup, let's maybe go with this one. And then let's do some hair as well. I don't think we have the same hairstyle, but there is the Dracula hairstyle, which I think could work pretty well for this if we go and put both colors in black. It does sort of resemble the doll, doesn't it? And then we can go and put on these lips in like a dark red color. I think that's what the doll has. And then keep the rest of the makeup the same. How is that? I think this is a pretty good recreation of the doll. I think it looks cute. Even with the top being like this, I still think it's cute. And then finally, it wouldn't be Squid Game without the guard. So we of course have got to dress up as a guard. So for this, we're gonna go and take off our makeup and change our skin tone to black. Then we're gonna go and get on the same tracksuit as before, except this time it's gonna be in pink. Then we're gonna go and put on Leah Ash's tracksuit top, which is right at the top here. Gonna put it in the same color, and then toggle it so that we have the hood. Wait, no, we don't want the hood because we want a hood on our head, right? So it wouldn't make sense to have it there. And so then for the hood, we're going to use the one from Halloween, this one right over here. We're going to put that on in the same pink color. And oh, you can toggle this. Okay, toggle 2 smaller. I think I prefer toggle 2. Next, we need a black belt, so we're going to go put on this one. I think we'll do all 3 colors of this in black. And oh, you can toggle it to have chains. You know, we could add some extra style to our Squid Game guard. Why not? We can have that on. And then for the shoes, we're going to go and get on the star ones. We're going to put them on in full black. And then, of course, the Squid Game needs, like, the circle. And we don't have a circle in the makeup. But there is a little bit of a hack you can use. If you go and put on this item right at the top here, and you go and put that on in full white. Okay, how do you change the color of that gem? Why is that still in blue? Okay, for some reason the color of that just won't change, which is a bit annoying. So I just saw a TikTok that fixes the problem I was having. So if we go and put on this here in pink, that fixes the problem that we were having. Although the material is not looking the best, so we gotta go and change that to matte. It looks a little bit funky from the back, but from the front it looks great. And then we've just gotta go and do the gun hack again that we used for player 120. So we're gonna go get the scythe on in full black, toggle off the axe, put on the pillow in black, and the camera in full black. And there we go, we have our Squid Game guard. Wow, with the little chain for extra detail, love that. Let me know which one of these outfits was your favorite and if you plan on recreating any of these for yourself. And of course, make sure you ring the bell to be notified, you like and subscribe, and thanks for watching and I hope you enjoyed.